He's right there under the canopy.
Where's he at?
Oh, small.
Point it over here, so.
Yes.
Well, I know that. Where's it going?
Oh, well.
That's there's my question.
Yeah.
He still has to put oil in the engine too.
Huh.
That's important.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just so you guys know,
Yeah.
you'll crank it. Don't stand it over or anything like that. So, what are you doing at university?
I'm going to start next semester. We're starting mechanical engineering, automotive concentration.
Good choice. It's fun.
It is. Yeah. I can't wait to start.
Bridgeville is not quite as much.
No.
Still engineering, but not quite as much.
Yeah, some friends going to be civil, and I was like, that's cool and all, but I'm going to go play with V8 motors all day. Hopefully.
Well, you can be civil and play with motors too.
That's true. I can do it for a job and go home and do it more. I can do it more.
You've got a good point there.
That makes it fun when you get home and do it. If you're not doing it for a job.
True. It's true.
Sometimes it gets a little.
But then when you're working on the things at home, you need a super special tool.
That's true. That's a good point.
Pop it on, whatever. You have connections to buy things for better prices, maybe. You get high up enough.
I guess by the time I'm 90, I'll have pretty much every tool I need.
I don't think that world exists for anybody that's smart enough.
Not quite.
Yeah, there's always something.
Because they're
Every-
released new.
Every week something
Then I
new.
get to the Purdy case, and Peter is going to hand me a toolbox. And these are the tools you're missing.
Hey, David, why don't you guys roll out there and talk to the camera? We got a live chat going on right here.
We have.
Yeah, so
Have we got any questions coming up?
You can give them the thing too, and they can ask questions, and they can see what they ask.
I can bring the iPad.
yeah,
Okay.
that'll work.
Yeah, I'd like to see who I'm talking to. Is this the camera?
Yeah,
My goodness, what a teeny weeny camera that is. Right? Can you guys see me?
yeah,
If you can, wave.
yeah, I can see it. I'm
But-
waving at David.
Now, could I see what I'm looking like on there?
He's going to get his iPad.
Ah, right.
You gotta move back from
We need to put it somewhere about here.
Well, now you can hold it and do it that way.
Well, no, I need to look at the camera, right? But I need to see out the corner of my eye whether I'm standing in the frame or not.
Okay.
Or how I'm
Oh, yeah, you're in the frame. Here,
Right.
move this way.
Guess I gotta move back further, huh? Then move it back further.
Did they?
They hammered it back, this time,
Yeah, they got it.
another inch and a half.
Yeah. Make sure the stands are tight.
We'll get there. Where is it? Blank screen.
It's out. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Yeah.
Right, no, it needs to go up a bit. Blank screen.
Okay,
Good
you need to
distance.
mute that because it's out. Oh, there it is. It will
There we go.
get a lot of.
It's delayed about 7 or 8 seconds, isn't it? Look, I'll pick this up. 1, 2, 3, 4,
It's quite a bit.
5,
That's why I cut the sound off.
7,
So
8, 9, 10, 11. 11 seconds. So, guys, there's an 11-second delay. How many miles is that in light speed? A lot. 186,000 miles per second. So that's 1,860 miles per second in 10 seconds. So 1 second to go. So
Okay.
about 12 million
all right,
miles.
Dave, you're live. So we're live.
Go bring you a chair and just sit in here and talk.
I guess I could do that, right? We need to lower the camera then. 'Cause I'll
No,
be-
it'll still pick you up.
Will it? Is this the one with the servo motor? Right.
One-eyed cat said, "Hey, David, come sit."
You hold that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, we're ready to put this down and then we'll.
Just as I get sat down.
What are we doing about oil pressure?
Right, is it coming down?
Well, we're on a delay, but they can still. They're catching you live. We're just watching the
comments.
comments is what we're after.
Yeah, don't worry about watching you.
I'm almost at the bottom of, oh, no, I've moved.
You're good. Yeah,
Right,
Brian.
T handle, it's right there.
right, okay. I cannot read these things,
Well, I'll read them to you. How
but
about that?
Bill's gonna read them to me, so. Any questions, folks?
I got one.
Right, the
You got
question's gonna be 10 seconds before we get there.
We had tape.
So Tim said he loves how you can do your do the light speed calculations on the fly.
Oh, man.
Oh, I know.
I used to be able to multiply a four
We don't have
figure
tape.
digit, 2 4-figure mentally.
So we've got Randy Mallett's 302.
Yep.
On
This
the Dyno.
This guy,
No, it's 408. That's right. I'm sorry. It is 408.
right,
Brian's doing the final hookup.
Ryan is a bit of a, how should I say? Under the tennis court net, right? He's been doing these engines all of his life, and he's kind of a quiet character. He doesn't make a big splash with his name, so it's not going to surprise me one bit.
Okay.
He wins.
I'll move my
But the only thing going against it, he loves to experiment. And if he's on the end of an experiment and tested yet, it could cause him to lose. But I'm thinking,
Next look at this whenever you get a chance.
Randy, where is he? Is this engine the one you had engine master?
Yeah, this is an old engine master engine. It's not.
It's a street engine.
It's a
No,
true
no,
street engine.
it's a street engine. Absolute street engine.
Oh, yeah,
Where's your vacuum advance?
it's on there.
Yeah, but it's not connected to anything.
Well, it was when it was on the street.
Oh, right. So you pulled this out of some car which is now totally lame. Right, some
I
guys,
just built this engine for a guy.
But
Okay, I
some
gave
guys
it
try
to
to
him.
start his car, there's no engine in there.
That ain't the truth. What is it? He didn't pay me, so I got the engine back instead. Yeah.
And so here we are.
Got a couple of those.
I remember you telling me about that yesterday, right? You only got the engine out of the car.
You didn't pay me, so what do you got?
It's still your engine.
Why is that filter loose?
Yeah.
Are you gonna? He wanted his valve covers back though. No, I wanted to show the filter on the oil first. All right, that's fine. Let's go ahead.
Right, so anyway, Randy is a realistic, functional person, right? Somebody bought this engine, didn't pay him, so he went round his house one day, took the engine out while it was working. Well, it's his engine,
Yes.
right? The guy didn't pay him, so it's his engine, so he's
Now,
entitled.
now we get the benefit of it.
Yeah. So anyway, the thing is about this engine, it is actually truly a street motor. So it may be undercammed for what we're doing, but I'm pretty sure for what it is, it's going to do good. Right? We're going to look at that low speed torque, 3,500, and I bet you he is one of the highest torques. Right? So yeah, Randy knows how to put it
I don't
together.
have any
He's
tape.
worked for
Would that do you any justice?
so many big names in the industry, including Ford Motor Company. And some of the heads that Ford sell for the Mustang,
Thanks, buddy.
All right, let me know if
he
there's
designed
anything
it.
I can do.
Right, so we ought to be able to expect good stuff. I know he used to do pretty well in Engine Masters, didn't he? Right, he was always up the top there. Anyway, what other things should we ask about here? What the engine going on next?
Mopar's up next.
408 Dodge.
Oh, is that Carl?
Carlo is coming.
He's coming.
He
He's
will
still.
be. He'll be last.
Yeah, he's still en
That's
route.
that's the engine he did last time, and he's bringing it updated this time.
He's never had it here. Oh, who you talking about, Corey?
Corey,
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, he just updated. Put a different cam in it and
Yeah.
using a different carburetor.
right? Yeah, we'll see how that does. If it doesn't work out, I'm afraid
It'll work out.
it's
Cam he had.
Andy and I at fault because we told him what we think it needed.
Cam was in was pretty, not aggressive.
No, but it was a street motor,
TK, well, it's not very aggressive.
right? So anyway, yeah, we're expecting our Mopar entry to do
Well,
better than the last time, right? It was,
So Brian and Randy are putting oil in the motor now, getting ready.
yeah, that's the thing you don't want to forget, putting oil in the engine.
Everything's hooked up, I believe.
everything's ready to go.
Brian
Yeah,
says
the only thing
everything.
I wanted to keep was his valve covers, so I had to find some valve covers. I got some returns from Ford Racing. This one had a hole in it that I fixed with JB Well. And,
Well, it doesn't need a torch for that, so.
Huh?
Doesn't need a torch for JB Well, that's a good thing.
and then the other one was sent back because the tube they welded in it was too big.
Okay, what do you think it's gonna
All
make?
right, that's not going in. Come on now.
640.
That'll be a competitive.
What did I tell you last night on the way home, David?
Oh, yeah.
I said the same thing. I
Yeah,
said 635, 640. Somewhere in that
It
range.
should.
We're not judging the
What's the
engine.
dyno different than one right?
Well,
Randy, remember that, we're not judging the engine, we're
I'm a
judging
Ford
you.
guy, so I know
Oh, well,
If it doesn't make 640,
that's a good
we look at
indicator.
you, not the engine.
640 and probably 540. 640.
Can you share any details, Randy, for the viewers?
Oh, he will. I gotta get you info.
What info you want? That's I'll tell you anything you want. It don't matter to me. Well, first, it's already starting out with a handicap of only being 10.5 to 1. It's 3.
Oh, well, that is a handicap. I know they're
That's
saying
only a
11.
half a point, though.
Yeah, but it's in the critical area. I mean, I think 10.5 is a magic number.
It's like 10.66.
Under
We'll call
10.5,
that.
the engine starts to not make power. But when you get to 10.5, it's like suddenly it decides it's going to do its job.
11 to 1 will be 20 more horsepower.
Oh yeah, but you don't get those big gains initially from the compression. Then it gets to this 10.5 point, and for the engines we built,
You're right.
that seems to be the magic number. At that point, it does its job, right? On up.
Right here.
Yep. On these big cam engines, compression ratios, the thing, isn't it? One of the most important aspects.
So this engine is running Ford Racing Z304 heads. Really good head back in the day.
A little outdated.
Yeah, they're a little outdated, but back in the day, these were the heads to run.
Yep.
It's got a BMP intake on it. Holly
That's the
4500.
only thing that changed from the street motor really was the
Yeah.
intake. The intake and camshaft. That's it. It was the camshaft I had. It wasn't one I bought.
So you just had it laid on the shelf and threw it in there, huh?
It wasn't just laying there, but
But yeah, figuratively speaking.
it's too big.
Randy, how you
It's
want to
too
do
big.
this? Is it-
Not zero.
Leave it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it looks like the Mopar guys are out in force this morning. They're
Oh yeah, the
they're
Mopar
excited.
guys-
They're excited.
The Mopar guys, they're
Is Randy the
They're
only
excited.
Ford?
huh?
Is Randy the only Ford?
Yes. You remember
Yeah,
Bob?
I'm gonna be the best Ford here.
Give it up.
Hey, right.
I saw
That's
Brian
forward
hooking
here.
up the nitrous in the back there.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna come out with some good offers.
Well, before we even start.
Right.
No, all kidding
Okay.
aside, Bob McDonald, our other Ford entry, his father passed away like 2 days ago,
That's the street.
and so that's why he got to cancel on us.
Okay,
So,
now this is
yeah.
our power, and this is Keon.
Now, that's a shame. He's a good engine builder.
It's your,
Where's Bob?
Huh?
Board surplus.
Over there, about 50 miles.
440.
Quick,
398.
So he's local,
Whitburn.
South Carolina.
6.
Now, it's this thing wired up here.
That's what I remember. Might be
All right,
10.7.
so we need
I can't remember the name.
key on and main battery.
I've only lived here 25 years.
All
I
right,
can't remember
that's
the name of
all
the
there.
next door town over in that direction.
How do I get to it?
Well, there's so many now, so we're
So,
full of local towns
It's quite a
here.
big town. But it's at least the size of more
I
than
need some wire.
Rock Hill?
Brought some if you need some.
I think it starts with a W.
It ain't enough for the power though. It's gotta be at least.
So actually, there's a guy I knew worked in the same shop as W. Right, and I pointed out to him, it's not a W, it's a W. He says, know where I come from.
That's it.
You have terminals?
No, I don't. Some of those already have terminals on.
So what are we hooking up, Brian?
We're hooking up, battery power and a key on power for the ignition.
If he needs it, he can keep, so he has them for the next one.
So we're working on the ignition right now, guys, doing the final hookups.
It's at this point when I wish that I'd got a one-wire ignition system.
Okay, this one.
So I only got to connect one wire, so doing that wrong is very
That's
hard.
good for the power.
And if you haven't, I'm going to brag on Brian a minute. He's got a really good video, couple videos on ignition for the that you need to watch. That's really informative, and everybody needs to watch it if you're a hobbyist or a racer or whatnot. It's a great video series.
I don't know what else we can talk about at the moment.
You've been talking all day. So.
Yeah, but you know, I'm waiting for that thunder,
Today, how about that?
right?
So Brian's already looking for lunch.
Yes.
So did Mom not cook some breakfast this morning?
Got here,
I like to die yesterday, man.
It was pretty. Yesterday was a long day.
I was hungry. Okay.
I did not eat until 11 o'clock last night.
Yeah,
Piece of pie.
We both had a cup of coffee back at
Come on. All right, we need a
at the hot rod layer there,
Battery.
your place. We had a cup of coffee.
Oh,
when we
yeah,
got-
yeah.
It should be this.
Right, so, yeah.
Some go-go
Females
juice.
down here, so that
In
should
the
be
front.
right, right?
So that's
Okay, so
That's
we
all
got
I
the
had.
thing on this, and that will work.
There's a whole tray of.
right.
And
I
then
had
we
my
need key on.
flask. Where is
Yeah,
it?
one more.
right here.
Key on.
Fill it up. That's what I.
Oh, you might need to get a bolt.
No,
figure
trust
out.
me, brought it down in a cup, didn't you? Right, how much is left?
Not much.
Let's see. One more wire. Oh, I had that other big one we had. Is that it?
I want to see how Corey does, because Andy and I were semi-intimately involved in specking it out. Of course, Corey puts his overlay on it, so at the end of the day,
Adapter wire is
He
about
does
2
what
inches
he
long.
thinks is
Female,
gonna work.
male, female,
just bearing
two
our
males, two
efforts
females.
in mind,
They just there, so.
guidance. But I think we showed him enough that convinced him that we would push him in the right direction.
Well,
All that is packed in plastic is
all
not gold.
those are, of course,
Sometimes it's black.
so
Now, is that camera looking at me now?
Need a blade.
Yeah.
Bill? Is it the camera looking at me now?
Brian's got one.
I mean, a blade and a 14 wire, right?
Well, the wire size, as long as it's bigger than 14, we're good.
Doesn't
like
like
bigger wire.
Go in there?
Yeah, I got one right here. Yeah, I just had to cramp it, put it up. I'll do it. Well, that's it. I don't need to cramp it that much.
I think this ignition here,
It's old too, but it works real well.
well, this is the one I helped Axel develop. They built me a breadboard with, right? And they said, just test it and anything you want to see change.
Right now, they got a 275 that you can buy. The only difference between the two is this got a rev limit. The ignition part's the same.
Yeah, well, I
I have another engine, I got 4 of these.
guess you like them.
And they're cheap, $175.
Yeah.
Brian,
Yes, sir.
And that's the
534
programmable one, is it?
is Justin's
No.
best average.
Oh, I did
He's
the
right now.
programmable one.
Well, it's not
Let's
programmed.
say I did it. I did the testing and called back to their engineer and said, can we make it do this? Can we make it do
The
that?
only thing is you gotta take this cover off here, you can adjust the rev limit.
Right.
it's set for 7,500, so.
Yeah, mine was not in a box like that. It was literally a breadboard.
Okay, gang, yesterday's averages, Greg Finnegan was an average horsepower of 517.3 after all his runs, and Justin with the small block Chevy, and Justin with the small block Chevrolet was average
No, that's not-
534.4. So that's the number to beat right
My
now.
test one was.
And we got Randy Mount coming up, Corey after that with his
My test one
Mopar,
was fixed distributor.
and we've
Timed it
got
in the box.
one more Mopar coming after
So
that.
what we did was we set the distributor, think about this. You set the distributor at the maximum advance you expect,
Oh, okay.
and then it works back from there.
That distributor is what came in the Ford crate engines. It's half Mallory and half XL. The bottom half is Mallory, the top half is XL.
No, Mallory doesn't exist anymore, does it?
No,
Right?
but that's what Ford put in the crate motors back in the mid-90s. That's a good distributor too. Okay, big-
Okay, there's
The
that.
rotor for that fucking distributor, you can buy it today, it's $80 just for the fucking rotor.
Yeah, C,
Really?
E, yeah, I'm gonna need a meter to figure out which one is ignition on. But Greg, I know Greg knows if we can just run and ask him real quick. Which one of these is ignition on power? I know these are ground.
Right, so I've got my button to see.
So. Yeah.
Got the power on, just, power, battery power.
We just need key on.
Yeah.
There's relay. That will work.
Sometimes it takes longer to put an engine on a dyno than it does
I had
to
a
put
couple
it
of
in a
them,
car.
I would say, and I put voltage in to make it longer, so.
Yeah, we'll have to.
You can get those engines set up for nothing fixed,
Oh, yeah.
and then you've got to flog through them. So at the end of the day, you're ready to start.
When you're dealing with first year parts, it don't fit. They come out with the first year, they haven't finessed them yet, nothing fits.
So if you just tuned in to the live feed, this is the real work in the dyno room. Brian's directing that, looking everything up. This is the stuff you usually don't see, and this is some of the best stuff. You get to learn a lot of stuff.
Not
I'm
anymore.
learning. Was
Not anymore. This was some of the best stuff maybe in 2016. Not anymore.
no, I meant the process.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The process is.
I need one more wire.
Did you see this, David?
What's that?
What are you shutting off there?
I made it a 70cc pump. It said it was 550cc.
Oh, you know, I'm glad you told us that because the engine yesterday was on the verge of needing a bigger pump,
Okay.
right?
I had one on the secondary side too, and it was too much, so I had to take the secondary side. This fucker, when you put the hammer down, it bleeds for 8 seconds. The pump.
Wow.
A long shot.
And that sounds like what we needed yesterday, but they got around it just.
All you do is put a real small shooter in there, like a 25, it'll
Yeah.
bleed forever.
Yep. That was,
Because that's what the spring's for.
yeah. But, what they needed was the best fix would have been a bigger pump job.
This carburetor, when I bought it in the 80s, it had full stacks on it. I'm machine them off.
Yeah.
This carburetor.
I've seen
This carburetor's old.
with a stack about 4 inches high.
I got one with the stack system.
Yeah, I've seen those as well. I've seen pictures of them.
Hey, y'all got a
Never
pocket
had
knife?
one live.
I have one.
Yeah, I've got a pocket.
But do those stacks make much difference?
Okay. Just want to open this a tad bit.
It depends on the
Hey,
engine.
Greg, only thing I
It's
need.
got a real small plug.
Which one of those wires is ignition on?
Because
Key on power.
It's got
Key on power.
It's got standoff. I think
So select standoff.
Yeah.
if it's got a big plug, from standoff.
Well, we write it down and then.
Yeah. Standoff is a difficult thing to predict, isn't it?
We had a 429 Boston.
Well, it's in there somewhere.
Well, here's your
Two
notebook over here.
four-wheels. And
Okay, so
They don't make 4-wheels big
Now,
enough
you're saying which one?
for IR.
Sweet.
You're IR?
Right.
And we had so
No,
much,
they don't.
we had so much standoff. We
Ignition
went
is
to,
off now, ignition is off. So whichever one is dead, when I turn it on, it should be live.
Home Depot,
Okay.
and we had waste baskets. for
Find
standoff.
one that's
The
dead.
little waste baskets, they were this high and they're, it was
Find one that's
this
dead.
high, and it was still
Find
kind of
one that's dead, and then I'll turn it on.
waste baskets. Then we made it into a mini plant where four cylinders were sharing, the other 4 cylinders were sharing.
Locks the ground.
Standoff went down and stayed on each side. And then the cam was too big.
All right, let's
You
try
could
this
have
one.
a gigantic cam.
It is dead.
And if you've got
What?
an
So you pretty sure the camera.
Yep, got it.
the cam was an IR cam. It was like 294.50.
And that's the
Yeah, that's off.
That's your switch. Which one is
It
it?
Oh,
Violently pro
What
stop.
we did was we took a Yamaha motorcycle and made everything just like the Yamaha motorcycle and sized it up.
Okay, now I gotta put
The only thing we couldn't size up was the carburetors.
Lord, okay.
Now, if we'd had a turnaround, some kind of turnaround, maybe 3 carburetors, might have been okay.
Yeah. You mean 3/4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3/4. I've seen it Allison with 4/4.
Oh, well, that's an Allison.
Yeah.
I was talking to Clifford Jenkins about this one time. And,
Before we start this diner run, guys, I'm talking to myself here. I want to get this cleaned up.
the,
This is a
he
disaster.
said if you're gonna use an IR system on a small block Chevy, he said you need 2 1/4 inch butterflies. That's on a 330 small block Chevy.
At Holly, we had that first Holly manifold, remember? That was originally an IR system manifold. And we had 2 carburetors made that were 2 600 throttle and that still wasn't big enough for a 331. Wasn't big enough.
Yeah.
Paul McCure did our testing at the Drake.
I was talking to the guy who was the team manager for Pontiac and then for Can-Am team. I can't remember after. But he said it's amazing how many people thought you got a fuel injection with big rams on it, you know, like a Can-Am car. That's just the bee's knees. I mean, how could it get any better? He said a tunnel ram with 2 4s on it makes 50 horsepower more.
These are yours?
And I said, well, why didn't you use those? He said the central gravity was too high.
Where'd they come from? Where'd they come from?
Philadelphia.
Like your block.
Halfway up.
This one was the oil pressure. What was this one?
Fuel line.
That's my fuel line.
Oh, okay.
So, just so you guys and gals know, Randy here, he's an old carburetor guy. He worked for Holly for how many years? 9 years back in the day.
You get to know carburetors pretty well in 9 years, don't you?
He's a hero.
The best carburetor they ever made when I was there, they don't make it anymore. I was in town.
I tell you what, the
It's a great
air,
You can't even buy jets for it anymore.
the vacuum secondary carburetor everybody replaces. You can get those to work brilliantly.
They were-
Just go with
They were mechanical cycle, but they're only 450 CFM, so it would work. You find in the 80s, the Howard book, okay, they got the carburetor pump on the back. You don't think it has 25 years. Best carburetor they ever made. It was a 4-barrel version of the Weber Eagle. But they spread they spread the 2 back barrels apart, so the total even though the back barrels don't fit on a different. Oh, yeah, little trash can right there. Yeah. People tend to look at their phone numbers and that's it. I mean, it wasn't a race car, really. No, it's not a race car, but it is. We use the black as well, meat as well. Then it's place something. What else can you do? What's up there? That meter, that's it. That meter's great. It's just for my parents to read. Yeah. They look good. They don't shoot it. You put on a few years to it. You know, on Russian. They got where we made a dance we're gonna make in Raven. It's for a iron tube Pontiac. Yeah, and two tuber. I got a bigger intake than one of them. Yeah, we go up the side, and it's small front one, and two alley tuber. 2,350, 2,700.
Exactly. And hot, low, everything I do is with that.
He didn't work there. Well, he was a highway employee, but he didn't really work there. He was only there 4 days a week. So horizontal. They worked together. And, consultant engineer. Consultant engineer. I remember asking him about some of the stuff. I'm like, okay, now engineering else. It's kid, on your building. This kid, we're gonna come. Here's his fun, we're gonna come. I still I here I was like spend more time there's always that's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, underground I'll put it right there. So I'm using that. It's like okay, always gonna be such dots. Actually, on the biggest things they looked at was what contained the not so much the floors. What contained the was that very yeah, sure, very all over okay, this what you was I tried to make sure there was no words right in the blood. You know whether you're open, but I learned how to read all the years. If you need more 36 degrees in football hitting, this is what you do. 34, 36, that's it. Some people eat 40 make power, different what they do. On 29, closer. Right. Some of the new heavies burn at 22. Oh, that's new. The ones the weight model stuff. Right? 40 is the guy. Pretty good. That's why they talk the stuff. They needed that before the test. Oh yeah, you know how they plug in that. So I go the right way. Their target was they're not. Yes. Their target was to have a light bulb in the same place. But the big part we put 2 spark plugs per cylinder in a 2-liter Ford. Those are 2 free. We downside the 2-liter. The 2 spark plugs. In order to production, the 1 spark plug timing was always the same. It's 14 degrees short down the center. The other spark plug was 30. But the 1 spark plug was always the same.
Okay.
It changed the flame front to where
Yeah.
somehow.
One of the best ignitions I heard of was the one that had the spark, it had like 12 spark plugs in the gasket. So it fired off at the edge with 12 spark plugs. And I think they could light those off in
But they
progression.
did that.
Smoke furnaces.
They did what?
And when they put the 2 spark plugs in that 2-liter engine truck in, the Ranger truck, always been. What's that? Brass plug? That's steel, there should be. Okay. Even, I want to get it back like that.
Like, I guess I could take my head out. Back of my head, I would make sure I use it for vacuum. So I'm gonna move.
Uh-oh. Coming this way?
Yep.
Alright, well, before we get started, we're gonna have another little pre.
I might see a couple
Yeah, you're right.
Now, when they change the carburetor,
You look at the valve, that's your
when I had that thing, I was like, that's
when you go back.
So I put that.
How they something?
Should be, 27 to 20 size.
It is. Yes, it is.
But that's the winter. And they go
It'll
for
be about 28.
They go for.
This
This end.
Well, the down. They probably go about 6. Be a lot harder.
It reads that ice and,
You're probably right.
Well, they're right. But it came to 260.
Little large for this. But it depends on the fun, man. You know, it's not always. Here for us.
No, it actually, damage.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what.
I mean, we may go 4 or 5 years, but you can't. Yeah. Yeah.
So what we're gonna do, hey fellas, so whenever Greg gets off the phone, we're gonna go back out front and have a little
I did buy the intake one.
Yeah, they're nice.
They had a.
There's one better than what I read last year.
It doesn't want
And that's not in the rule.
So what we're gonna do
That is.
It's now.
is when Greg gets off the phone,
See, here's
Back rules I got off the internet.
See, now, the deal last year was a little different because I was building an engine talking about operating training. And I said, well, I got these parts. If you'll let me know.
Matter of fact,
So it's only came.
and,
It may.
so the rest of the obvious.
oh yeah,
Your whole thing.
we're the great show.
You turn it into a great show.
Alright, Greg, you ready to go? Alright, go.
In the early 2000s, man, had a lot of clubs. You can wear fucking rocker. You could buy a 1.9 rocker for a good dollar back in the 2000s.
Not even, I mean, even for sure, but I can't get 8. I can't get 8.
So we'll get it for you Friday. You know,
It's saying in stock, it's like, oh, they're discontinued. Why is it in stock? How can it be in stock if it's discontinued?
when I called Billy, he put that manifold on the UPS truck that was in the alley.
Randy, Brian.
I called him at 3 o'clock, at 4 o'clock, it was already on swing.
Yeah, they're good people. Bill's, I like Bill.
So I'm bringing it to you to compare. Now, Justin reached out to Brian about county subdivisions. Now, I want to say, So what do y'all think? You know what the problem is, how do we recognize main group? Okay. And then general institution, not good. But, you know, you guys have the skin in the game. And this is there, I mean. Okay. So, let's do the right thing, south, So, I would think that side, one point. Now, the base, oh my. I'm like, okay, so you're for letting him stay in the competition. Yeah. All right, Randy, what's your opinion? Okay, now Greg. Hey, Bogarts, flex that chest out there. So you saying that they don't necessarily need to smoke a gun? Yeah, you smoke a gun. Hey, you know.
So the bulb set down, maybe where it's even makes a difference. Sure, because I'm just curious what the that will be.
Okay, so here's the thing, let's just let it dust up, let's finish the conversation, and we'll revisit. Maybe what it is, right now we've got, and here's the thing, this, what I'm saying is, we have Carlo not here who doesn't have his opinion to put into. So I'm respecting that, when we get here, when we get there, we can revisit it. Yeah, the competitors found up there. Road 18 now to get here. You road to get here. Yeah, that's where we drive. Yeah. Yeah, good job.
There was punishment all back here, very no question here, that's all.
Well, I do have gift certificates.
Yeah.
Well, no, to give
I would
the
not share that on YouTube.
Well, no, I'm going to. I'm going to edit it. But here's the thing: the truth needs to be out there. I'm not a poser. I'm not going to lie to you.
It's not posing. What it is it needs to be a little bit more like these people were blasted in the face with those cameras, so they didn't know what to say.
That's exactly right. That's real.
Real could have been, hey, we're gonna talk about this, guys, and have time to think about an answer. Otherwise,
Well,
we
you know
look
what, too,
disorganized.
I don't have an issue, I mean, but are the viewers gonna want an explanation like?
Well, this is your deal, Brian. Huh?
Yeah, this ain't my deal.
Oh, I'm saying.
Well, you signed up for it. I don't have a problem with it. But the thing about it is,
I can show Greg that he's wrong in what he's saying. That head of Greg's is hardly any different illegally than his, when you get down to brass tacks.
If you're allowed to raise.
Well, he got raised for a stock double.
You got salt plates, that's not stock. You got all these things going on.
what does the rule say? You're the tech man. What does the rule say?
Andy, I'm not gonna make a big deal.
I know that, but I'm saying for the future. This is not about today. This is about the
We're gonna
future.
be that technical, and it needs to be black and white.
Well, I mean, you brought your compression.
Then you have to
tester, right?
say valves and stuff.
What I'm saying is, oh hell, if he's 12-1, are we gonna sit there and
Then you
say,
have to say valves and stuff.
yeah,
You have to put that in the.
well, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
It's
about the
internal whenever, and I know what's right now.
I mean, Late Model Ford had some valves removed 59-113.
yeah, they are. But,
If I take
but
that
here's the
and
thing,
I cut out the roof, I've got a raised runner head, sorry.
but here's the
And I
thing,
can do that legally.
valve placement, this way, that's a completely separate
Ladies,
issue
yes.
versus this and this.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's a two, so we don't need to confuse the two. The only difference is like, what's the 23 degree raised runner worth over.
Okay.
Well,
I got figures on that. I'll throw this out there.
But
He
they're
said
from the
any, now this is what Greg said out of his mouth, and I'll put my hand on the Bible. Greg said any commercially available 23-degree head. Greg said that.
But it did
So
say.
that's confusing.
But what does the rule say? What does it say on the paper?
Look,
That's what
I'm
it
just
says.
saying what Greg said.
That's what it says, but then there's another sentence after that.
Yeah, that's
So he's
right.
gotta make it clear.
Well, you know what?
Or
you
make
just
it,
said
make it a
something
list
true.
of approved cylinder heads.
If you're allowed to port,
What's the
and raise-
difference?
it's almost now down to semantics.
It's semantics.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't say
I
this is
agree.
okay and this is not okay. That's
And I
not
agree
the
with
final
what you said.
outcome.
It's
It's
not.
the same, is it not? It's just, to me,
You can't sit there and say that that's
you
the
know why
smoking
it's the same
gun.
to me? Because I know, I run these motors and I made these motors and I know what it does. That's
But
why I'm not making a big deal.
Your point about the camshaft is a very true valid
Well,
point.
you gotta help me, Andy.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, we've got the issue, we've got to deal with it. You made the call.
I mean, it's my.
I've been an NHRA tech guy, and I've had to kick a guy out of the damn track, and that right there, he wound up being escorted out by the cops. What I'm saying is, for the future, we've got to make sure that either it's a list of approved cylinder heads or something like that, because valve placement, offsets, that's a completely separate issue. And I'm like you, his camshaft is more of a deciding factor than that race runner. I know that.
And the fact that you had a lot of cold air on the top, the brakes only getting fuel here.
That's right. It makes a difference, a huge difference.
Well, before the cops come, they're gonna take my wife out of the motel. We gotta get back by Monday.
Man,
Meeting
It was
everyone.
nice meeting you, man. You did it. You built a hell of a piece.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it, but Lex Luthor is gonna load up and head west. I'm gonna be in touch about that, degree wheel.
Yep, okay.
Okay.
Cool, thanks, man.
Good, you guys, good luck today. Nice meeting you, Randy.
You too, thank you.
Yes,
Be
sir.
careful on your
I'm
trip.
gonna be watching on the way home.
Well, Tommy, guys, think about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Andy, I'm absolutely with you that it needs to be completely like upfront, and you don't want people to think this is a clown show. I just want to be like prepared when we tell them and what we're doing about it, because these guys are kind of blindsided. Like, hey, what are we gonna do? Like, oh, I didn't even have time to think about it. I do have an answer for the compression. We made the rules for that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I mentioned it, I think the other day.
Yeah.
But
Well,
these
it's
are
gonna
things
work
in
out.
case somebody protests.
No, I talked to him. I said, there's no way. You can't use the word one of those.
Well,
I put my foot down. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pull rank here.
Well, that's your option, Greg. That's your option to do
I'm
that.
gonna pull rank. No, we're gonna praise it. We're gonna report it. It's a misunderstanding. What a fabulous engine. All the glory you can put in writing, but you can't use the word when someone has such a clear. We're not talking about a little over compression. We've even talked about that. If a guy's 11.1 or 11.2, we're gonna kick him out.
Yeah, you got to be mad if I tell you I don't think that's what beat. I don't think that's what got. I don't think that's what it is.
Well, but look at the
Because I've got a head that will meet your rules that will make more than that.
Okay, but then again, look at the viewer. They're gonna read the rules on the webpage and they're gonna see raised runners. What the fuck's this?
Yeah, but what you're showing is, hey, we know this is wrong, but everybody, competitor said, you know what you're showing is integrity, number one, and you're showing that you're human beings.
No, we can't, that didn't happen. It's an accident. Listen, but we can't use. Just can't use the word runner. Can't do it. And I talked to him about it. I think he's acceptable.
okay, so let me ask you this.
Yeah, we're gonna give him a lot of glory. Hey, by the way, we're gonna give him a lot of glory. It's a fabulous engine. Look at his numbers. This user's name. Unfortunately, because of misunderstanding, he had this technical issue. It couldn't be declared a winner. But he's gonna get praise
Let me
and
ask you
glory.
this, Brian. So, like, let's say the rules is in circle track, no raised runner head. Okay. You talk to a tech guy. What would happen in the circle track if he shows up, wins the race, and a guy protests him on the fact that it's a raised runner?
Oh, God, you'd be happy.
Yeah, but see, you're talking.
I mean,
I'm glad you asked me that, because here's the deal.
I wanna-
It's been such an issue. Like
Yeah.
20 years ago, they started putting part numbers into it.
Yeah.
And that's the reason. And then in like late model series, you had gauges.
Yeah.
Because guys were racing the roof for us in the short term. And they started making roller wheel gauges.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they cured the cheating problem somewhat. Well, then we started using carbide dust to blast it back. All
Yeah.
kinds of ways around it. But the point is, they have part numbers
Yeah.
I tell you what it is, when you see
What?
any commercial available going through your head, it just like, it opens the door. And when I
So-
saw the picture of it, Andy, I did not catch the raised runner part number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, and this is my takeaway from it, is we learned something very valuable for the future. You know, so when we do this again and we have a lot more skin in the game, prize money, we know how to, you know, we know to have our ducks in a row before the contest.
And that
even
is,
happens.
you can print the rules out on the webpage. This is not in commerce, business.
A little more than that, Greg, we need to be more clear on the rules.
Bingo,
Well,
yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna put it,
I'm with Brian on that.
on the head, I'm gonna put it, your bottom of your port can only be a quarter of an inch, maybe three, whatever it is, 3/8 of an inch.
From the
I don't
bottom.
care how high you make it, but you gotta start, whatever, quarter inch typical, 3/8 of an inch, that's it. Which is a standard port location. And you can't break out of the casting if you wanna grind higher. Go ahead, grind higher, but you can't break out of the casting. But it's gotta be, you couldn't take an off-the-shelf intake manifold and put it on his engine. It wouldn't work.
He did. The whole
He modified
show.
it, he modified it.
He
Yeah.
did not modify the.
That intake is made for it's China wall spacer. You see what I'm saying? Same way on the Ford.
Yeah.
You know,
The
you got
runners
those
are
China
still
wall
in the
spacers.
stock location. That's my issue with all of this. They're still in the stock location.
Yeah.
They're just taller because they've been
No,
opened up.
his floor is high. The floor is high. That's the thing, like even in our hot.
I tell you what, have you looked at that head with the intake off?
No.
You wanna see a picture of it? You're gonna see why I proved it. Because it's not.
Yeah.
You look at an 18-degree head, for example.
But there's a
You see
range
how
of-
the floor is raised, everything's raised. It's not like that, Greg. It looks just like your cylinder head.
Why do they call it a raised runner then?
I don't know. I'm being honest with
You'd have to take his head off.
you. I got a picture of it, man.
But that does raise the question, if you do this again, and you've got these measurements, other things, we're gonna start tearing engines now. Check those.
Yeah,
That's a
we've been
very valid point
we've been on
because
the honor system up to this point. I'm gonna put in the dimensions. You could be a quarter of an inch or 3/8 of an inch off the deck, period, amen.
engine masters, they would tear you down.
Oh, yeah.
No questions asked.
Okay,
So you're adding another day at least to.
Well, at the end, they tore down how many? Was it just a winter?
okay. Guys, please look at this and tell me I can call this wrong. I cannot call that wrong. That is the same thing everybody else has.
Okay, it probably, maybe a half an inch higher, whatever it is. But
The
it's,
floor
look
is
at-
in the same stock location.
well, yeah, I'm gonna.
You put two of
Call it a
them.
raised runner. You have to call them up and say, how high is it from the floor, to the deck?
Is
to
he
the
talking
bottom of that
about from
floor?
the deck?
Okay, look,
Surface
you
of
see
that?
your valve cover rails on the factory location. It's not been raised. These ports are not moved up. And I can take your head to the same thing. In fact, it's probably close to that. Your floor might be higher than that.
No, my floor's not higher than that.
Greg, look at that floor. There ain't a quarter inch left
Well,
on it.
it's in relation to where this is, it's where the deck is, it's different between here and the bottom end, not from here to here. I mean, this is higher, in a small block Chevy, draw a line right here, and you'd have maybe an eighth of an inch from here to here. That's the difference, it's from the deck to the bottom of the port.
So, here's the deal, we're burning daylight.
Yeah,
Watch out, Brian, you got the camera there.
Sorry.
So, the thing about it is, let's make some noise and let the pieces fall where they fall. Like I said, I wanna hear Carlo's opinion of it, because this is just Andy's opinion. I think Carlo's gonna have something.
Here's the thing.
I might be totally wrong.
I hope he wins.
If you ask a guy, any engine builder, right, that does this every day, he's gonna say, oh, a raised runner's better. Of course they are. Of course I am. I'm looking at the head he's in, and I don't see it. What I see is a lot of other things that was done that made it a little more powerful.
Yeah, no question about it, but if you measure from the deck, not in that picture, it's more than a quarter of an inch, whatever.
That's not in the rules, Greg. You're making
It
that now.
says, but that's not standard port location. If the deck, from the deck of the bottom of the head to the bottom of that port is more than a quarter of an inch, let's say it's 3/4 of an inch, that's not standard port location. And I'm gonna put a dimension in there, and every time you print out the rules from the webpage, you're gonna initial every page, and you're gonna mail it back, so don't tell me you didn't see it.
I got you. Let's
Let's
see,
roll.
you're doing this and doing that, it's the same thing.
I think I'm gonna call All Pro and find out that answer.
Well, too, like you're saying,
It's too late now.
yeah, if under engine plans, is it not gonna somewhat mute that issue somewhat?
It's all out there now.
Yeah. What
Oh,
heads
is
we got
this
here?
on or whatever?
Yeah. These are old Z304 heads, full race.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, they had a lot of work done to them. 15 years ago, 20 years ago, these were top dog heads. So this engine's only 10 and a half to 1. I think it's gonna fall somewhere around 640, somewhere in that range.
Hey, I couldn't tell you on this.
Yeah.
I can't tell anything except you agree. So.
Oh, yeah, Carlo. Yeah.
EMC, how many engines would they
Way
carry?
out.
Top 3?
More than one way to skin a cat.
I think these 304s are one of those heads that they don't look as good on flow bench as they do in real life.
Yeah,
Kind of like the N351 things.
yeah, those heads were tremendous.
Everybody that made money.
Dirt track, circle track racers. We had one guy run Performance Street with them.
You got
And-
more money, that's what.
This has been 08, 09,
They had
He was
four
running-
classes.
low seasons in the 8th mile with a 420-inch small block, within heads.
Yeah, I can remember
So they can work really well.
tearing down right there.
3,150 pounds, so it was making some power.
They're head.
One year.
Yeah, they are.
Combustion chamber weight.
Let's do it.
That's right. What in the world is that?
How many viewers you got now?
I've got,
Subscribers, I should say. That's what money is, right?
no, the money is actually with the views that you get off of the video. The subscribers doesn't do anything, you know what I'm saying?
You just have more likelihood of viewers.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm coming up on 52,000 subscribers. This has been pretty popular. We've had
What you gotta do is you gotta call people's
a
attention.
little bit of drama because the last Chevrolet guy, his cylinder head was a rated runner.
And those
But
stations-
here's the thing, Brian, the tech guy, he approved it.
The heads are-
And so, but it's still, it is what it is. We had a little discussion out there about the whole integrity of the competition because, that dude drove from Kansas.
Oh, yeah. I was behind the camera. I heard it.
And what? The old tracks by my house,
Yeah,
they have an improved cylinder head.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. In the
You got
future,
one bar, you can do this, and this. You got
And-
40, you can do this, and this.
and what that does is that, it puts any doubt that may be there, it squashes it. But you really have to have a tech guy that's very keen eye to those
If
things.
you buy this cylinder head, you want to raise support in it, that's fine.
Yeah, and see,
As long as
that's
it
where
started out as this head.
that's where the rules really have to come into play because, how much are you allowed? Freedom, so to speak. I mean, you go back to old pro stock days of what they did to make an AMC run, sawing the head in half and welding two heads on,
Brazen.
brazing
Well,
one.
it's been said several times and it did not true. I don't think we should assume he made his power just because he had that head.
And you're exactly right. It was just a part of it. Like I said, there's a 10-degree difference between his camshaft and Greg's. That's a big difference. 10 degrees of difference. So,
So who had the motor racer in the top end?
Justin, yeah, his engine was still making power past 7,000. It was still climbing.
I saw that.
So, just when you're doing a competition like this on averages, it ain't always about that peak number. It's about 3,500. If you got an engine that peaks at say 64, it makes a ton of low end torque. From 35 to 4,500, it can beat that average.
Yeah, I'm not sure somebody may show up and it won't be top anymore.
Well, like I said, I think Carlo, I know he's not bringing a knife to a gunfight. I know that.
My stuff.
So I've been doing a live stream of this whole thing. So you heard the whole thing that we did the meeting outside. We're going to get to making some horsepower. Everything's clear. Yeah. Let's do this. So as you can see, got the live cam going here. Got Brian back in there. You've seen the controversy. It's all part of having competition between engine builders. You know, we're going to address it. We have. And so now let's get ready to make some noise with Randy Allen's 408 Ford here. Like I said, this thing's got the Z heads on it. There's no start. Old school Dominator. Let's make it happen. All right, who's ready to fire this thing up? Y'all ready?
No, I didn't put oil in it yet.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah.
You need to put oil in it.
If he does put oil in it, have your camera ready, it's gonna be spectacular.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I told Gilbert a while ago, I said, this thing does not have oil in it.
Because they said they had, I was gonna put oil in it. Somebody said, no, we gotta watch you.
Oh, okay.
You gotta watch it.
No, you weren't here. Somebody told me I didn't, I had you watch my son.
Who's watching the oil?
Don't start it with no oil in it. Now, really, does somebody gotta watch me or what? I don't know.
I'll watch it.
What are we supposed to verify? Us four guys got to stick together.
Hey, I saw him put 1 quart in.
I guess that's what it would be about, running it with really low amount of oil. Reduce windage.
Yeah, when I take oil out of it, it makes more power.
Yeah, I know.
This is all I have left over for Energy Master States.
Is that right?
A quart of this, 2 quarts of
What you
this,
got?
a quart of this. But it's all Amsoil because it was sponsored by Amsoil.
Yeah, it was. Well, wait, you put in?
This is 0.20. The other one was 10.30.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with just that change, what would you get 3 or 4 or 5 out of it?
What's that?
More power?
No, it doesn't. And it doesn't when it's, if you got, the only time, thin oil makes more power is if you run the engine on the cold side. Once it heats up, it don't matter. The next one I run it, I think it's gonna be 10.4.
Really?
Yeah, this one's 10.4.
Well, you're gonna have your own custom discount.
Yeah, I don't know what it's gonna be, but
So we got
so, I'll put 5 in the starter, might need 6.
Sorry, I laid down on the job. I ain't been watching. Yeah. You got it. Operator.
Yeah, don't start it with no oil.
No, we can't be doing all that.
Hey, I got no oil pressure.
I got the water tank filled up. Yeah.
The engine, it's gonna pull the block.
Yeah.
You may want to back once the engine starts running. You may want to back and check it out. You start the engine, some of the water.
Come out. Yeah.
Make sure that some of it went into the block halfway up there.
Now I'll shut that valve back off down here.
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
Hey, Andy, the camera's facing the door.
It's 10:30 a.m.
So it's following someone.
It's like automatic transmission.
Yeah, that's what I use too.
Yeah, it is. Let's be on it.
That's really crazy camera because that thing, they got like you can
That's why it works.
Yeah, you can zoom in, you can
Take a look, it's following.
I got 6 just in case I need an extra quarter.
I got some of it.
Which is basically what we have in this policy.
All right.
How does it decide who to fund?
Which that's pretty cool.
Gen X guy wanted to, yeah.
Remember those robots?
Randy, you're the star of the show right now. That camera is following you everywhere you go.
Okay. I'm done.
Now following up.
Now I got oil.
I'm following you.
Stay put.
This is straight by spin, and then everything else. Yeah.
Does he need it?
Everybody's looking at this motivator.
Does he need
Yeah.
a cap on that solar?
He's gonna run it open.
I'm doing the commentary.
That's social media.
Yeah, he's social media guy. He didn't know he was volunteering for that when he came over here. So.
He said he needed quarters for the
He says he's
contract.
only-
I got 3 quarters I can fix. Go in there.
Fire that mug up.
I got a 3 quarter I can put some parts on it. I can't do it on my seat.
Yeah, that's kicking y'all out.
I gotta see how that. I'll take that. Alright. Let's get some okay? Okay. So this way.
Do it. Once you fire it up, I'm gonna make sure the water tank's filled up too.
Picture of time truck.
Yeah, love it. I was trying to do something. Secret. Then
You turn the fuel pump on?
yeah, it's off.
Sounds like a vacuum leak.
No wonder. This is hanging there. Yeah. That's a big part of it. Big old gate.
Yes. spacer, big garbage.
That's the spacer for the big carburetor. Spacer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gaskets missed the whole flange.
Yeah, it ain't even close.
Like I said, that's for the big carburetor.
Okay.
This is for.
I want to catch some washers for me on there. I think I would probably pull it all.
Well, when it gets all done, you look it up when the savings are coming up. Oh, it is big.
That is.
Exactly.
Yeah, that one's still working out here. It's not killing at all.
Joe's lean.
There it is.
We'll do that just a smidge. Ready?
There's a spacer on there too.
I see it, yeah.
So it doesn't activate the pump. It's a quick
Okay.
thing. Actually,
Is it still washer on?
See, yeah, it's way outside.
just pick it up. Take this off. Put this one there.
Gotta be.
Good. Ain't down there. Get it.
That's for the big dog.
There's just washers over here, right?
Yes.
There's no-
Yes, just.
So iPhone is over 100 years old.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't realize that. iPhone is.
No,
Well, they're part
This
of.
spacer's only plastic, so
You're not
you
in,
have to type it in.
you know, which has.
I'll let you do it.
People socket.
Randy, here's an
It's still a
extension.
washer.
There.
Here's an extension and, chair
Yeah, it's only been about 10 or 12 years.
Yeah.
Sorry, my 40.
A lot of that started was you smoking. I did not know what's going on. Well, I haven't seen that one before. Andy?
Huh?
This ain't the right size.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, it ain't the right size.
Stay.
Yeah, that's right.
Stay.
You're at an angle of it. It's one wrench.
Randy, I don't think you had a little spark plug you for that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right there. The thing was sucking a ton of air.
See,
It low, Frank.
I got you, Randy.
Okay.
You know, we ought to look at the bottom there.
That's right, son.
Now, like I said, they got people all the way around.
Okay, well, this is like,
It's gotta be,
okay.
because you got the spacers under here, so it doesn't fit.
Ah, okay.
Otherwise,
Yeah, I see.
this pushes down on the pump.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's ages since I got one of these. Where's the dude? We got one of those missing air on.
What's that?
It's ages since I got one of these. I've forgotten what I was missing air on.
Oh, okay.
Right, that first set, right there, like.
Ready? Turn the water on, buddy.
I do a lot of talking.
606, 22 feet.
I'm just gonna look and see if we get any obvious. Nothing that's a major issue, obviously. It's probably gonna want to take a look at the hash, go back the other way. Right, I guess. We'll put a 5 more valve on the intake side. So you might take it out. Yeah. So what for Joe? I've never met him. Pretty good dude. He seems like he is.
Oh, yeah, he really is.
Yeah, he's good. That's good. Well then. Okay, I'll start 35.
How much time is it in?
33. You need a light?
Okay.
Where's the hash? I'm here to help you. Just let me know, Randy.
This 100 octane, it might be.
I'll just crank it in and run it in.
Well, they're sounding good, about 200.
Check it.
Yeah. Yeah, he set that up with Greg Hines on there. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frankenstein. Yeah, we can sit over there.
This one. Yeah. Fired up, Brian.
it's better than really low. It's all the standard there. Oh no. Okay, so we got 92 jet, right? Yeah. We got 90 jet, yeah. Then on the back, we got 98, back, back. So what we can do, now my game plan is here, these 90s. Oh, okay, so the 90, 99. Did it again. Yeah. Why does it keep on to look at that? You keep like you take it. How strong is it? It's pretty strong. You want it? Well. Okay. Go. You're behind. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's don't think it's gonna work. Hello now. All right. Man, I think it works. See if it does it again. This one, sit on slowly, baby. Actually, what's the actually class? That's before. I have What is that, 108? That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah. We will be putting the first price up to your feet. Let's go 35. Yes, 35. Ready? I'm all pleased with it. Oh, we didn't check it. Yeah. carbon here short, about the carbon here, it floods. It's right here, right here. Okay. We're not gonna change that. Yeah. No, he's got, for instance, here,
It's like 90. I got it actually. Yeah, it's 90 in here.
I'm sure this dynamic is there.
And you can make more power and slow it down. And you're sure that's not possible. You're shit for 50 years. Come on. I've seen engines make more power than Dyno and just slow down. So, they don't tell
I'll
me.
tell you something. This is weird. I've never figured this out. I built a Trans Am Buick engine in the 56. Cam went in, like the guy was off 3 degrees one second. It was a cam, over the plus.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Angle on that motor too.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but it was 1.5 turn on one side, 1.5 advance on the other. We didn't split the difference. Okay, it ran okay in the we put in the car and we ran a certain amount. And we tested it at Bill on it.
Yeah, there you are.
We're gonna take it off.
No, that truck knows.
Oh, I thought you said there, like a picture of Jackie on.
I don't know who else was driving it. It was a 6-cylinder Buick.
Especially you got coordinated.
It was a 6-cylinder Buick engine. I can't remember when it was. It was Trans Am in 1991. When I brought the car back, took the cam out, and the cam grinder sent
There's a
me
washer still.
the right cam.
Get my fingers on.
Okay. It picked up horsepower and the car went slow.
It went slower. Bingo.
So what it was that because it was advanced on one side and turned this side, it was brought in front.
Yes, it draws me up.
And that's road racing. So
That's right. People don't believe that. But see, the way a dyno measures the engine, it controls the rate of climb. You understand? So it can sit there, if the engine takes forever to RPM, the dyno will control that. But that's not the same as being out on the track and flat footing it and seeing how well it takes the car down.
Well, I know you got a road race car, got a 5-speed on it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I say slow, like,
We're good.
going down in the truck.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So almost maybe
It's out back,
what-
tip
what,
upside down.
the Chevrolet cams got to make it long on purpose.
Yes, they do, Randy. Right? They do. They work right on the low set lunch, getting them out.
Refrigerator was actually 1.5 on each side.
Yeah, that's very smart.
But, you know, you think all the engineers that go there, be something to complain about that.
I complained about it because it was wrong. But you put it on dyno, ain't no problem. The car was, okay.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. When I use their caps, I never found it.
This was,
This right here.
Oh, I know, he was a one-man team, wasn't he? But I know. Bill.
real good dyno work.
He died about 20 years ago now.
2007.
Oh, yeah, 19 years. Right?
Are those jets in there?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no, those are these, I'm gonna put these jets in. Yes. These are the ones that, oh.
Need to change
Make
your.
sure we got the right place underneath the car.
Oh, yeah, don't put that on there.
Oh.
Randy,
Take that plate
just
off.
done it again.
Just the top plate, just pull it straight up.
Bill, that's Spark, new members.
Okay, we don't need this.
You understand
They're
that?
different, I don't know what's different about the car.
Okay.
That goes in the cover box here.
Covers are still on the floor, right?
No, I know, but the box is over there. Just put the box in.
This box?
No, the one here.
This box, yes.
I'll put the cover there. Just, oh yeah, yell me. I yell at.
This Randy, I'm pretty disappointed with that carburetor with this one probably. That carburetor's good. It's like flat. She's a good prom date. She's ugly, but you know you're having a good time with her.
Well,
That's for sure.
you know, I call it over.
Well, it's not real, like.
No. The lenses you get now.
Yeah.
Without speed going at 50.
I gotta drain the fuel out of this, that's what I can do. Or put the box.
I drained it all out already.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, officially, I didn't touch it, but we also need to get
You
the,
didn't pump the pumps though.
yeah, I didn't pump the pumps. Because Philip would have made some kind of a rude, crude joke about pumping. But I need this, where's the throttle bulb at? There, I need that off of there. Okay. I got these down, they're just snug, they're not tight. Okay. Now this spacer was under this.
In the front. Because otherwise it'll push.
Oh, okay, all right, okay. How's that? You like it? You like it, I like it. I'm taking that. That's, you can't even see it.
They're gonna have to reset the throttle.
Yeah.
Because this is a different distance.
I'm just putting the carburetor down, you're doing the rest of that.
I got you, Randy. I get it.
Okay, the hole's in a different spot.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah. I don't know, you can try it. Randy, do you wanna try that bell on top of this carburetor or not?
Yeah, might as well. Not right now, but I'll try that in a second.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I'll fit that
Is
cover.
that Bell?
It's not what?
A grid?
A grid? Not sure what you're.
What's inside?
It's just a solid piece of aluminum. The ring is. The contour degree is very specific. I don't know what it is exactly.
But there's nothing in it, right?
There's nothing in it.
Okay.
Yeah. So on a 4150, we watched it. The same type of bell, same curve. It was what, 12 horsepower right by?
I'll tell you how to make sure more on top of that. Good. This is like
by honeycomb grid. So that's exactly the fit inside. Get this stuff. Because it makes the air last longer.
You can find it.
Yeah. No, it fell so fast that turrets were sucked out of it or something like that. The turrets.
Make sure you tighten it down evenly, because that plastic spacer is funny.
So, it really depends on the intake, whether you see that much or not. But if the intake's got any anomalies in it, that honeycomb, every time I do it, I'm not gonna put a bell on and I always have some gains, and I put that grid in there, makes it more.
Well,
It just gets turbulent coming out of these tubes and all this stuff.
on this carburetor, where I, on that carburetor there, I got the chemical, it's all kind of
Yes, I'm thinking it's 1/6. The other 3 are remote. And also, if they go through these holes, they can
Okay, I put some German torque on this, Randy.
This hurts on this one.
why aren't they using it? Why aren't
So was it in the walls?
Yeah, I got the little, has disappeared.
This one?
One side
So it's a little silver one.
Oh, no, man, I haven't seen that.
they only take 2/3 of the power.
There's a precedent from there. There's a real precedent.
Just about that. Short for
I haven't touched those, but you're right. This is probably brand new. Looks brand new. It ain't gonna work like that other one.
11/16. What's this one?
You know, what is it? We'll just put it in.
Oh, I use that real precedent. 11/16. Yeah. I use it on precedent.
I got one for the blue.
There you go.
Can you hold that?
Yeah.
The blue one?
1/3 is what they are.
It shouldn't go on there.
It should be 60 miles. That's not on the flat road, it's on that road. You're up.
Yeah, you see.
Should hold this off.
There's a lot of.
You're still high. Yeah, I can't get my, okay, all right, I'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll get her.
Maybe.
We'll get her.
At least this covers the aim for the fuel.
11,
I have to use the
16. No, it's bigger than that. 8 3/4. It might be 13.
This is what they call a Gen 3. Or you can put a TPS on one throttle side over here.
Yeah, that's nice.
You can actually put a TPS
You
on.
need, automatic electric transmission that way.
Yes. And electronic.
No. I was trying to get something on this. Just making sure.
Just turn it to the hose and point straight up. It's on there.
Well, this, you think this thing will stay on there? Do we need to rig anything? All right. Okay.
This engine don't vibrate, so.
Okay. I like this one.
Alright, I'll do this time back here.
Never disturbs this. This was the only thing that was disturbed.
This is tight.
Yeah.
This is tight. Now we got lots of troubles.
So you got the throttle.
We got the throttle.
We need to check that. So you check the wide open throttle.
I did.
You did? Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Ready to go?
So check the leaks.
You wanna make sure the idle's good when we crank it up?
Check the leaks.
Yeah, we gotta check the leaks though.
Okay. Go on now.
course, Ryan, you can report.
I'll get that pen off for a second.
Okay. I'm very interested. Like you can see. What size is that crank bolt? 15, 16. 15, 16. 22 millimeter bolt right here. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a 22 millimeter before. Got a 22 millimeter in this. You want a 22 mil or 56? But, little deep one. Deep one? I don't have a deep one. You got 22 millimeter deep. Or you can put a short extension on it. I got it figured out. Is that all one? Yeah. 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 That's a Cleveland waterfall, so like 18 so water. This top hole here. Yeah. Well, Cleveland fits. Windsor won a Cleveland, but Cleveland would be one of Windsor. This is weird. Oh, shit. There you go. Man, because you. Shot right here. And then when you fix that,
We need a smaller fan to be in here. We might have a big one on definitely, but we can still blow the air out. It's only going up. I mean, it's Millions, 0.5 of top one is 0.0. Exactly 7:15 on Wednesday right now. The what's 7:32? Okay. Okay. Let's let it out 1/7 all the way down. Okay. Stop trying to stop the rocket runners then. Cedar.
First, they have bolts. Actually, you put this two in bolts. It's too big. It's actually 408.6. I said, you want mine? Got a tooth in. We need a tooth in. Which, all right. So you gotta get close to me, close to the. There's one that's nice piece right here. I was that nice. So I need a stuff right this. Screwdriver that fit that. That's too big. That's right. Great size screwdriver too.
not bad. Like, I was like, I can hear it really good. Hear it. Crap out of it. And I'm parking over here. I'm getting.
Yeah, and I think that we all learned something. Right? Yes.
That was it, right?
Yeah,
That was just a backup.
that was number 10. That was his 10 hole.
Fishing.
Yeah.
613 on 5.6.
Jason?
Pretty impressive. We're
Thank you, man. You took our
yeah,
15 horsepower basically.
a street motor.
No fucking idea.
10.5 to 1.
Yeah, but if I'm not here, I'm not here. At least
Yeah.
probably another 20 or so.
Yeah.
Okay. Pizza, cheeseburgers, what we eat?
It's time to eat, folks.
You can eat again?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I saw what you down here. I was over there. Yeah, well, we didn't leave him in the truck.
Hot, brother, it's hot.
Especially here, right here, this is.
What happened to you, man?
I would pick it up.
To the moon, Alice.
You don't even know what that means, do you?
No.
You say
No,
things.
really don't know.
I actually used to watch that show,
Weird, man. He says
What
something.
show?
The Honeymooners.
Never heard of it. Never
Okay, you ever heard of-
That was the original
you ever heard of Jackie Gleason?
sitcom. Go watch The Hustler. Best movie ever. Jackie Gleason.
How about Smokey the Bandit?
No, but I want to watch that one because I feel kind of disappointed not watching that one.
Smokey the Bandit?
Apparently, no.
The sheriff is Jackie Gleason. Boy,
I know.
let me tell you something. Your mama.
Hustler
I
was
swear, boy, your mama.
about a pool shark. You know, that guy played the son played Tarzan, I think, didn't he?
Oh, on the old Tarzan.
Yeah.
The old black and white. Or
No. The color one. There was one in there. He played a
the
Tarzan.
first colored one, late 50s. And he wore that leopard skin underwear.
Did something like that. Yeah, I think. Yeah, something like that. I know for sure he was on MASH. He did a couple. He was
I know that one.
Hot Lips boyfriend in MASH.
It was Tarzan and Jane.
Yeah, it's something like it. Yeah. I'll show my age.
Yes.
So now you have homework to go watch The Honeymooners.
Hey, Daddy.
And what's Smokey the Bandit? You need to watch
I didn't know that one.
The Hustler, though. That's a great white and white with Paul Newman, Jackie Gleason. That's a great. They had a second version where Paul Newman played an older version of himself, and Tom Cruise played the young full hustler. It's pretty good.
This is Jane.
Mmm.
They got them grips on them. Where B's and Matanza? There it is. He's over there. Where's on there, Andy? Hey, we're going to the steakhouse, Bill. When are you going to buy my lunch?
Yeah.
We're going to, what's that one actually good?
Outback?
No, not Outback. Salt somewhere?
There's some places in Charlotte that hurt feelings. They wouldn't let us in.
Got a friend who works
Texas
at one of them.
Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You'll probably take it home and eat all the rolls and cinnamon butter first.
I don't like the salt water.
No,
I like the rolls.
So we went to a business dinner at Morton's up here in the 90s. This is mid-90s. And it was like 6 of us, $1,600. That's in the 90s. So you imagine what it would be now. 100 years ago, whatever.
Probably closer to 2,000.
I bet you it's more, but double at least. So the O2 sensor came off?
The plug.
Well, oh,
Yeah, this was down there. It didn't rip the threads out, so I don't know.
I heard it pop.
No way it was threaded in there, right?
Apparently not, no.
No way.
Well, if there were any threads left, they're probably not even dead now. Well, I guess so. You did
I mean, we put it right back in.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I looked in there, I was expecting
Maybe
to see it smooth, and it was not.
Maybe it just works slow.
Maybe the air hits it just right, so we're just losing a little.
Maybe somewhere at a black cabin.
Yes.
There it is.
What was our child? Yeah. Alright, so that's good. Especially like doesn't it rules here, all to one thing. Pressure pressures more than enough. It's more like about 5 since I knew it was open, rather than check it, like too much. But in a truck fields on the front, so this chamber has to be 65 cc, right? It filled up something like 60. So I knew that it was open, right? And anyway,
Does he have a comment on how the new profiles affect spring needed?
yeah, they're likely to be the same or less.
Less. Wow.
Open the nose, acceleration rates are lower than they are in previous camp.
He's smoothing it out.
Yeah, he's going to the fifth.
Derivative, is that what they call it?
And a lot of joining curves and all that. But Billy's pretty good.
Hey,
Like Big's because
we got old truck there. The transmission.
What one?
And the truck, to your right. The old juggernaut. Oh, that's what I keep hearing. This thing, but keeps really.
they don't.
Where's that company?
I mean, you're right in the machine, you're right.
Well, that's why I get the line right.
But it's not what you calculate. Market calculates like. Displacement. Velocity, acceleration. Jerk.
Okay.
Jerk two. Snap. These are, we can't run fast forward.
Who ran a roll purple?
Justin.
Now, I heard they sold out. What's that? Well, I was supposed to say, I heard they sold out. It wasn't even near the same as it used to be.
I wouldn't hear that in my lawnmower.
Yeah, it's a bunch of die in there. That's why I was asking.
Well, I don't know if it's true story.
What do you like?
I like Like all the driven and stuff.
Yeah. So that's Lake's branded. Help develop.
He did. And they copied. Read it or read it. And you see her okay, I think that's it. Because they threw it on hot tamale. Water drain.
Chinese. Russian.
All right, folks, I'm gonna end this live stream for now because we're gonna go grab some lunch.
You went to the
We're not-
Huntsville place over there, right? Walking.
Oh, walking distance?
Oh, you just walk through the parking lot, right, directly across the street from the station, film the safe.
I'm sorry. Yesterday I was.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad yesterday. I got it. Look at me, I'm a growing boy, man. I can't be withering away here.
Getting a little lightheaded.
Greg, we lock him down while we're gonna eat.
Oh, I'll be here, you guys can go. I'll be here.
They
So Corey's next, and then we have a Carlos.
example. They took off in the airplane. They.
I guess he still got his message.
It's in the closet, that door in there.
Right, cool. I'm gonna go eat.
But they didn't easily.
I think they're going over to the Huntsville place. I've been walking.
They copied exactly word for word. So we shot a hole through the link, just one hole.
Oh, I
So,
didn't know
so they
that.
copied the whole link. It's completely useless. Zero.
Well, detrimental.
Sure. But they were told to copy. You gotta eat something today.
What do you think?
This
Sober?
You know, he needs.
Yeah, man. Pretty good for what it is.
Yeah.
That's why I've got a lot on the table. So they copied